Hey guys, how is everybody? I hope you're well. I'm going to do a series of videos over the next few weeks about 2-minute tips about working from home, from a virtual space. We all have the opportunity now, I suppose, to actually encourage other people to actually try and make the living environment and your workspace as good as possible. So today I'm going to show you about zones. So for me, I actually create a full zone. So you can see here in our house here, this is our kitchen. And as I spin around here, you'll actually see my workstation. You can see my workstation there and Loz's there. We have whiteboards set up all around the house. And the way we do this and why we do this is really important, because when you are working from home, you want to make sure that you have a dedicated zone for your workspace. Why? Because you don't want to be trudging work throughout the rest of the house. You want to be able to dedicate an area for that space. Now, you might not need something as elaborate as what we've got set up here. Obviously, majority of my work is done from home. So majority of the time we're actually in this space. But when I want to break free and when I want to actually break away from the work environment, you need a place to relax. So what I've actually done is created another zone, and we'll come out here. This is my trusty sidekick, Miss Coco. She's a very good worker. And then when we come out here to this space, you'll see this space is a lot darker and a lot more secluded. We have salt lamps set up. We have a lot of stuff on the walls about meditation and stuff like that. And this is more like a meditational space. This allows us to really defragment our minds and really go back into a state of mind of human being instead of human doing, right? Because we all get into these traps of just human doing. And I've done that in the past myself. So make sure today's tip is all about how to build a virtual home office, right? And how just to absolutely run effectively at home. And the first thing I'm going to suggest is create a zone to work, right? Really important that you have a dedicated zone for your workspace. G'day Joel, how are everybody? I see there's a whole heap of people coming on. So just make sure you have a dedicated zone to work. I have moved all of the lounges and stuff like that out of this space. And you can see here, we do everything from podcasting. I've already just done a podcast called Surviving Business. The whole lot is, all done from that work area. We have lights and everything set up. If I move around here, you'll see some of my lights set up. And then when I actually do filming and we actually do some recording, I'll actually show you in here as well. I don't know if you can see in there without the lights. Let's put a light on. But you can see that this is a dedicated film room all set up to do any sort of filming that we require. Now, your workspace is going to look different than mine. Don't stress about that. Probably a couple of the things to really look for, and we'll go over it the next days, is how to set up this workstation. How do you set it up so that you feel like you're working, how you feel like you're absolutely maximizing your time while at home? Because the last thing you want to do is be juggling all of the things that you usually do, like washing, hanging out, clothes, doing meals, preparation, stuff like that in the middle of your work time. So maximize that workspace. And today's tip is about creating the zone. Tomorrow I'm going to have another one. So enjoy.